What's up, guys? It's February here in New Jersey. The early season stoneflies start to come out about now, so we're going to tie an early season stonefly nymph. Alright, this is a pretty simple fly. I already put a 2.4 millimeter black tungsten bead on the hook. And we're going to put 15 thousandths lead-free wire on the hook shank. Do about 7-8 turns. I like to just twist it to break it off. Push that right up behind the bead. It's going to help hold that in place. Start your thread right behind the lead wraps that you put on. Build a nice little thread base there. It's going to help hold everything together. Advance your thread to the back of the hook shank. And you can trim off your extra. You're going to be able to thread underbody. We're going to cover up the lead here. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to want a nice tapered underbody. It's going to help make a better looking fly when you dub it. You're going to kind of go for a carrot shape, pointing towards the back of the hook shank. About like that. I'm going to tie in our biots. Some people can tie these in 2 at a time. I'm not that good. I can't tie in 2 at a time. So I just do 1 at a time. When you tie in biots, they have a natural curve. And you're going to want those curves facing away from one another. It's going to make for a nicer looking tail. Just kind of line them up so they're even. Cinch it down. You can kind of adjust it if you need. Tie those biots in. Clip your extra off. Now we're going to tie in our copper wire. This is size small. I just tie this down the back of the body of the fly. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to cover this up with dubbing anyway. Now we're going to start dubbing our body. We're using black hairs here. Nothing fancy. Let's dub a thin little rope here. Start at the back of the fly. Dub a little bit more. You want to keep that nice taper. There you go. Now we're going to rib our fly. Some people counter rib it. I just rib it the same direction I wrap the thread. Doesn't really make a difference. Tie that off. I'm going to use my duller pair of scissors here to cut the wire. You don't want to ruin your nice sharp pair of scissors cutting copper wire. I'm going to tie in brown scudback, an 1/8 inch for the wing case. Once you get that tied in, we're going to dub the thorax of the fly. You're going to want to dub this kind of heavy so that you can brush out some legs at the end. Should be good there. Pull over our wing case. Couple wraps around that, hold it down. I like to then tie right in front of it. And then whip finish right in front of the scud back. Clip off your thread. Pull your thin skin or scud back rather tight. And snip it off. The only thing left to do is going to brush out some legs. Grab your dubbing brush here.
4476 8716.
That's it. Got a couple of variations here. This is a red-tailed early season stonefly. We also have with whitetails. You're going to want to use these variations when the hatch starts to get real heavy, and you're going to want the fish to be able to pick out your fly as opposed to the naturals. And it's going to add a nice little trigger to the fly.